You would want to marry this boy going in and out of hospital, always with bipolar, feel depressed and hard to get out of bed in the morning. Who would want to marry such a person? Even his friends told him, everyone told him, all his family really feel that he won't find a shidduch. And even with shidduchim, there've been suggestions to this boy, and obviously not suggest, but the shidduchim, and everyone say no to this boy because he had to, mainly because of his mental illness, and it wasn't easy. And when he reached to shidduchim age, like 21, 22, 23, his parents told him that even told him that you probably won't find a shidduch, and people tell his parents he probably won't find a shidduch. It's mental illness. One time he was on a date with a girl, and he nearly got engaged. They set a date for proposal. And last minute, it must be so hard for the boy. Last minute, the girl on the other side said no, maybe because find out more about his mental illness. The boy, his friend asked this boy who was driving back somewhere in New Jersey, and he asked the boy, do you mind if you take this boy who's obviously suffered by bipolar? Do you mind if you take this girl in the car to travel to him to the place where she needs to go home, somewhere in New Jersey? And the boy agreed. Yeah, agreed. He gave the lift to the girl, and obviously never talked to the girl, obviously, but he found that the girl was very, very good middles, Yerushalayim, and have a lot of go in this girl. And the boy actually driving asked his friend who arranged the lift to take the girl home, do you mind if it can be a shadchan? Do you mind if you try and maybe match me up with this girl? And his friend said, sure, obviously I would match you up with this. I try and match you up with this girl, but on one condition, I have to tell you your mental problem, your mental issue of bipolar. I said, sure, go for it. And obviously within 3 days, they call, and not 3 days, maybe 3 weeks, looking at the resume, everything, the girl happy to go out with you. Obviously, so that's already a chiddush, a surprise that the girl happy to go out with me already. And after the first date, went, and obviously, and the girl surprisingly finished the first date, and surprisingly want to go out the second date. And then afterwards, the girl want to go out with him the third date, the third date, which is get a bit more serious, the third date. And then that time he was scared because he had to tell over more about bipolar and the mental illness, and he felt that probably after the third date, the girl probably don't have anything to do with me. Finished with the shidduch because of the mental illness. He told over the third day, told over the bipolar, everything. And the girl, and afterwards they finished the date. And imagine his face was so nervous, even downing to Hashem. He tried to please Hashem. I know people maybe comments that he's not able to get married, but Hashem could do anything. Hashem could shidduch. Please, I beg. He was down. He was crying during the time when he's going dating. And all of a sudden, his friend phoned back and said, the girl want to go with you the fourth date. I was very surprised. Really want to go with me? Suffering with bipolar, going to hospital, keeping going in and out of hospitals. No, still want to go with you. And eventually, the fifth day, everything, eventually sent a proposal, they got engaged. And it came to a question. The husband asked his wife, this person suffered of bipolar, asked his wife, why do you agree? I find it hard to ask you, but I felt now to ask you, I'm begging to ask you, why you agree to want to marry me, something about bipolar and something with certain mental illness? And the girl listened to the answer of the girl. The girl said to him, his wife said to him that as long as you're a good husband, as long as you look after me, as long as you're there for me emotionally or you're giving in and you're always there as a good husband looking after the kids, as the best you can do, that is the main thing. Who cares? Maybe it's true, you maybe go in and out of in hospital the whole time. But the main thing is, as long as you're a good husband, as long as you're always there looking after the kids, and you're always there for me anytime when I need help, that is the main thing. That's what counts. And that's what that's why I choose you. I choose you because of the midas and your Ben Torah and your Yerushalayim. And Taka is a Ben Torah. Taka use every moment to learn Torah as much as possible and have so much Yerushalayim. But because of this, I choose to marry you, to find a shidduch. Maybe mental illness is true. You obviously need to look into the mental illness, but this mental illness bipolar doesn't bother me. As long as you're always there, and Baruch Hashem, they can have 5 children and been struggling during the marriage, but he went with his emunah, with his tefillahs, with his Torah, he able to get the Siyat Shemayim.